Lights, camera, action. Okay. You're watching Food is Medicine TV, where we help you heal from the root cause. And today we're talking about adaptogens. We're going to go over the top 4 adaptogenic herbs that can help support your stress response and your immune system. I want you to think of adaptogens like a thermostat. So they modulate your stress response, whether it's too high or too low, to keep it nice and steady. So it's not that we only should take them under stress. They're really helpful all the time, just like the thermostat in your house is really helpful all the time to keep your temperature regulated. So the first one that we're going to discuss is Tulsi or holy basil. Now this would be your go-to adaptogen of choice if you have your genetic weak spot as your immune system. So whenever you're under stress, if you tend to get sick, then you're going to tend to go towards holy basil, and you could do it in tea form called Tulsi tea, or you can take it in supplement form. There was a really good study at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences where they took 24 healthy people and they split this group. They gave half of the group had a placebo, which is nothing, right? And the other half of the group took 300 milligrams of holy basil a day, which would be the equivalent of 1 pill or 2 tea bags. And they did this for 4 weeks. And at the end of the 4 weeks, when they tested the group, those who had taken the holy basil had significantly improved T helper cells, which are the cells that then inform and help all the rest of your immune system. They also had significantly improved natural killer cells, which are the front lines of your immune system that keep infection out. So we know that holy basil is tried and tested and is wonderful not only for emotional stress and mental stress, but also for chemical stress that we fight within our environment. And it's also been known to protect the liver. And so the suggested dose is anywhere from 150 milligrams to 300 milligrams up to 3 times a day therapeutically. Okay, so next we have rhodiola. This is one of my personal favorites because rhodiola, if you have any propensity towards depression or low energy, rhodiola is going to be your go-to adaptogen of choice. This hails from Eastern Europe and Russia, and it has been clinically proven in double-blind, randomized, placebo-controlled studies using 161 patients to prove that within several weeks on 300 milligrams a day that it can significantly reduce fatigue levels. But it can also work in the brain because it helps to preserve your neurotransmitter levels, specifically and very importantly, dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. So this way you're feeling calm and relaxed, yet focused and productive, and there's kind of the best of both worlds in terms of the feeling state. Now, therapeutically, if you're really low, you're really under a lot of stress, then you can go all the way up anywhere between 200 and 600 milligrams a day, which would be almost taking 2 pills twice a day. But you want to be guided by a practitioner, and you want to start off slow. You'd want to start off with only 200 milligrams a day and see how that affects you. Even more so than rhodiola is ashwagandha. This is my personal favorite because this is for very sensitive souls with sensitive nervous systems. And so if you have a tendency where you need some help with stress resilience, with sleeping, you tend to go into adrenal fatigue pretty quickly under stress, or your thyroid gets knocked off its kilter, ashwagandha is going to be your go-to, and that's going to be anywhere from 250 to 500 milligrams 1 to 3 times a day, depending on the level of stress that you're under. It's really a powerful and gentle herb at the same time. It translates, this name literally translates to the strength of 10,000 horses, and it comes from India. It's been used for millennia, and that one's my personal favorite. But we also have to talk about number 4, which is ginseng. So ginseng is native to China and Korea, and it's been used for over 2,000 years in traditional Chinese medicine to help support brain function. So if when you're under stress, your brain is the first thing to go, then you're going to want to go towards ginseng. It's going to help the brain and brain fog, and therefore it's going to also help your energy. There was a 12-week study done giving 720 milligrams of ginseng to 1 to 3 times a day, there was significantly improved brain function, and also it has been shown to protect against Alzheimer's or to slow Alzheimer's once the onset is there. So there you have it. You've got holy basil for your immune system, you've got rhodiola for energy or depression, you've got ashwagandha for your nervous system, adrenals, and thyroid, or you have got ginseng for your brain. So pick whichever one resonates with you. Start off slow, and remember the caveat. You cannot consume adaptogens if you are pregnant or nursing because they have not been studied for those conditions. So we are going to be safe and leave them out. I wish you happy adapting, and I thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time on Food is Medicine TV.